Great.
Can we make it?
And we are live. I need to replace this that I have to get.
I like the camera quality.
Yeah.
It's hostage vibes.
Yeah, no, it's like yes.
Alrighty.
All right. So welcome.
Thank you. Get back here to pick it up. Oh, I just get it right. Yeah.
Not in your face, but right there.
Okay, cool.
All right. Welcome to the show. We have
Thank you.
the lovely Gabby Weiner here.
Yes, indeed.
I'm Brandon Weeks, and this is the stream. Do you want to do a debrief, or do you want to fit it in to your first topic, which was
The online betting industry.
the online betting industry? What do you want to bet that it's not?
Extremely not good. I actually have a deep theory.
Just go for it.
The online betting industry, specifically Kalshi, is actually why, I'm not saying the main reason, but a big reason why throwback Trump won the election. If you look at the demographics of people who bet, it is mostly men in their 20s who are into the online community that happen to lean into like the type of stuff. Like all the data, it all points to that. Kalshi was the only prediction that had Trump in the lead, the only one running him. Now, if I'm voting, I'm not going to bet against the person I'm voting on.
Sure.
So I think as a community, they all got together and decided, like, let's make a lot of money. We're the only ones with him in the lead, all of that stuff. And then, you know who's on the board of directors for Kalshi? Trump's son.
Yeah, Eric Trump Jr. Yeah.
So I think that was kind of like when I started thinking more about the betting industry, because I had that whole theory about, like, again, it's not the reason he won, but I think it pushed because also the biggest rise of voters for that election was the same demographic that is most likely to use online betting platforms.
Interesting. So you think the non-gamblers didn't show up to gamble on the country, essentially? Like like the worst of humanity voted for that man. And do you like Trump?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Sometimes I feel like my comedy sometimes doesn't always give off Democrat, and I always like make sure with people, I'm like, okay, like, you know how I vote.
You know, actually, you have to do damage control after a set.
Because it's not like, I mean, like I go into that later, but I always just like to double check, like, because I don't think it's glaringly obvious. Like you literally just question. I mean, what did you think?
For your comment, I mean, you could play up to like a Staten Island like housewife. You know, you could play up to like the Hamptons, like your old money.
I am original island.
Yeah.
But the Hamptons, but not the Hamptons.
Yeah, it's over in Montauk. Yeah.
But it was just like the fact that like that demographic who's likely to bet is the one that had the biggest uprise in voting. Like,
sure.
I'm sorry, I don't think the frat boys really cared about fucking like international conflicts
and human
like,
rights.
Human rights. That was the next thing I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Next thing I was gonna say. Like they don't care about that. They don't care about policy and
sure.
people getting their rights. So.
Sure. It's okay. So Kalshi bet that Trump was going to win, and it was the only online betting market that said so. Poly market, I don't even think was formed yet in 2020, right?
Yeah.
So like, okay, so the online gambling market. I saw something.
Oh shit! No, 2024.
2024. That's right. It's
it's
only been 2 years.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw an interesting thing talking about what is the rate of house foreclosures in relation to the rise of online gambling.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole other thing. Like that was kind of just my like the whole theory thing, but then like it makes it so easy. Like I can be like, wait, 1 sec, I gotta go vote. I gotta go make a bet on what's gonna be said on the news tonight.
Sure.
But at the same time, I can know someone who works for that news channel and have them send me the prompt for what it's gonna be and have the insider information.
Very true. They've talked about that very much. Like how are world events now crafted based on money? Actually, I heard somebody got killed for that because it was actually, I think, in Israel, they were talking about the Gaza war. And they were talking about this one news story, and they threatened this journalist to not report it or else they would lose money. And I guess he reported it anyway, and they shot and killed him.
Yeah, I mean, it was like South Park made an episode like, oh, like, will Kyle's mom bomb Gaza?
Yeah.
Like, it was straight up an episode. And like they all told people yes, because like if you bet on no or something, like there's so many specific things to it. But like, yeah, it's not only insider information,
Sure.
but it, as you said, like it's gonna impact how people act a certain way. Like you were able to bet on the Love Island winner.
Sure. Okay.
I could have made a shit ton of money. So like maybe that's why I hate the betting industry, because I didn't but it's fucked.
When DraftKings first came out and it was just sports, when it was just you could bet on sports, I was like, oh, that's fine. I grew up in a rural town that had an OTB, right? You could bet on horse racing. That was the thing that people did. There's casinos. I've been to Atlantic City, right? I've been to Las Vegas, and gambling in my own life. One night stands. You can just go, I'll take a chance. We'll see what happens.
99% chance.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and then it burns when you pee. So, obviously can't bet on house. Okay. I don't know what the phrasing is.
Bet on a house?
But no, the house always wins.
The house always wins.
Right.
And like I bet on a sport, like it's like Stanley Cup final game. I bet on it, and I remember just like losing, and I'm like, why would I want to chase this feeling again? I was like, I watched the game. I was so stressed the entire time. None of the teams in it were even my teams. I'm like, oh, maybe this would just give me like, the juice, and like my team is out, so let me have a reason to keep watching. And then I'm like, wait, no, like I'm physically ill and I'm out $50. Like I really did $50.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah.
Like it just sucks. And like if I won, it's like, okay, great. But then I do it again and I lose. And I'm like okay, like it's not a feeling I would want to chase. Just like
no, I hate betting. I hate gambling. I like playing games, but I don't like losing is going to have consequences out. Like you play a game, like paddleball, right? Like you don't bet on yourself. Like you can be competitive and be in it, but like at the end of the game, that's it.
Yeah, and like hypocritically, like I'll always make jokes like, oh, like bet on who's gonna win. Oh my god, like I'll bet you $20. Like that guy asked, oh, let's take a picture of you kissing me on the cheek. Like do those bets, but like hypothetically, well, it's like I'm so sure of it. Like, yeah, I'll bet $100 on something stupid, but I don't act on it.
Exactly.
And so it's honestly insane that I can just go on my phone and bet like who's gonna be the number one streaming artist.
Yeah. Is there any gamblers in your actual, like your family, friends, anybody like that?
Necessarily / not I'm gonna expose anyone.
Sure.
But I did have a whole talk with my friend about this, and like I thought she's so on my side, and then she's like, I want to create an AI model that's gonna help me with on couch. I'm like, you just said the worst things you could ever say to me.
The worst sentence possible.
I've talked about how much I hate AI to you. I've talked about how much I hate the gambling industry. So you're just trying to make me depressed at that point.
Right. It's you know what it is? It's the people who are capable of critical thinking that hate AI and gambling and basically just like sin. You know what I mean? Like just absolute sin is just all over the place now. And we just have to accept it. And I don't want to
accept sins, but it's like, I don't know, like it's a common theory that like we're in purgatory right now. And like, I have this whole thing, like, I love when like, good little things happen. Cause it's like, okay, like bigger picture. Yeah. The world fire in a way, but like, I'm having a nice glass of water to keep people from the fire.
Gratitude.
So it's the gratitude, like in between the sins.
Sure.
I guess. But again, like, I mean, I know the 7 sins, but like, I'm Jewish.
We don't care.
We don't really do sin. We're more like you just get like I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed and angry.
Right. I'm not religious, but my worldview is shaped by morality. Right. Like there's you do good and you do bad, and a lot of the time when I'm looking and it seems bad, actually is better. To do bad things and get away with it gets you more money, way more infamy, right?
Oh yeah, there's such a high to it.
Right. And like you know.
But there's a conscious.
But for me, I just look at it as this moral depravity that we're experiencing just worldwide. And I don't know what happens to you when you read the news, right? Or just check Instagram or Facebook and you see a new horrific video and you go, oh, I didn't, there's no floor anymore.
It's like I kind of became immune,
The
which is very upsetting to say. And I'm like, shit, like, I don't that I lost empathy, but when you, it used to be, not when I say used to, like I wasn't around at this time, but you only used to know what happened in your neighborhood. Then your town, then maybe your state, then social media came along. So now you're finding out about every bad thing happening outside a 10-mile radius. Like
it's right here.
It's right here in front of your face. It's discussed, like, and selfishly, like sometimes, like, I'm sorry, I want to save my empathy for the people closest to me in the moment. So like, I don't think we have unlimited amounts of empathy. I think that's a little bit like delusional to think that we do.
Interesting theory. I like this. Go on.
So like, I will see things happening around the country, and like, again, like this is why I say to people, I'm like, guys, like, how do you think I vote? Because I want you to know, like,
sure,
I'll do the right thing. I'll, look at both. No, not what I meant to say. Like, I will look at things critically thinking wise, and I'll know what's right and what's wrong. But I can exhort my energy and just like become so filled with rage for things so far away from me, when like I'll vote to make things better, but in my day-to-day, like, oh my god, like, and it's always hard to say that because I sound like such an asshole and like selfish.
No, go on.
Oh, it's more just people like, how can you not feel this way about what's happening here? And I'm like, don't tell me how to feel, because I'm less likely to even feel it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be told how I should feel.
Okay, let me give you an example from me.
Like, fuck ICE. I feel like I need
fuck ICE.
Okay,
fuck ICE.
like,
fuck ICE.
We're on the same page.
Sure. So I'm going to say this on camera. I don't have an emotional connection to Sudan or the Congo, but I watch videos of Black people in America getting harassed by the police, and that makes me more upset than whatever the fuck is happening over there. No, it is exponentially worse.
It's so what's happening.
So bad over there. People, have you seen the cobalt mines? And just the villages are burned to the ground. People are hacked off, and just limbs, just torsos everywhere. Like, there is nutty shit rampantly happening in the Congo and Sudan. I don't care. But then I'll watch a video of, I saw one this morning. It's 4 Black women. They had reservations at this restaurant somewhere in Missouri, and they were denied service. And so they got angry, and then the cops were called. And these old elderly women, it is the 60th birthday party, and it's 4 women, and this officer is just threatening them with like, I'm gonna throw you to the ground. And it's like, that's fucking disrespectful, like the way you're talking to those women. And it was so incensing. I couldn't even relax. I was so tense.
Because like, those are also the people making the same decisions as us when it comes to voting and like influencing American culture. So that's what it's like when it's something so far away. I'm like, there's nothing we're doing that's gonna have like an intersection effect in a way when it's such a large thing. But like, people in Missouri, like, yeah, like, how many states away is that? Like, halfway across the country. But like,
that made me more upset than anything that I've ever heard from Sudan.
No, because that's fucked. Like, especially like 60-year-old woman. I'm sorry, that's insane. Like,
why would you be so disrespectful to her? You know what I mean? Like, I was so pissed at this honky cop.
Like, oh, do you feel like a big man?
Or you think, yeah, and you're treating these women like shit, even though they made reservations for this restaurant and they're denied service because they were Black, and the whole place is so fucking racist. It makes me so upset. However, I walk by a homeless guy and I don't give him shit. You know what I mean? Like I can't. I don't know. He slept right in the corner over there, and I don't give him shit.
On my way here, I literally drove past like two homeless people like squaring up. Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun. Bum fights are fun.
And like I had this like whole bit about like seeing a Coke robot, like the food delivery robots, drive past the homeless person is so dystopian.
Yes.
And it's like, if like homeless person, like again, like I think it sucks that like our society is that homeless, like people go to homelessness, and that the solutions aren't working, and that there's such misconceptions about how to handle it when a lot of the root causes are not being addressed. But I'm like walking down the street and have to like step on the grass to get aside them. And like seeing a Cocoa delivery robot come, like it is again, like it is so dystopian.
It's
but like
so weird.
I'll also like I'll flex a little bit here. A while ago, I was going to walk, and there was a homeless man, and these like two like frat looking boys like yelled in his face.
Oh, that's fucked.
So fucked up. And I worked at a catering job, so like we always get food. Gotta hear me out because I'm such a good person for this. So we always get like the extra food. So I made sure to pack him some food, and I brought it to him. And obviously he didn't know like, oh, she saw me get yelled at. No, but it was just like something bad is happening in his life. Something that was so unnecessary happened today. Let me just bring him some food.
It's very nice of you.
And then I did it again. And then I couldn't do it all the time. And then I think he kind of was like waiting for food. So I would like do it like twice a week. So it wasn't like so reliant on me. But when I like stopped that job, I'm like, oh, I wonder if he ever like
is missing you.
Is missing me.
It kind of feels more like that's more like petting zoo vibes than anything else. Like when you go to the petting zoo, you're like that goat and me are we're bros right now. A goat doesn't give a shit. The goat just was wondering if you had enough in your hand, and okay.
Oh my god, no, because I was just about to say, well, I'm an animal lover, but that was a joke.
Sure.
It was
I know it's dark.
Don't worry, that's my theory that's brought up later.
Okay.
Fuck.
I've stopped. Yeah, no, but you can't help everybody. You have to fend for yourself, and we know too much. I think I have donated to causes like so GoFundMe's for people with medical procedures, GoFundMe's for funerals. Maybe if they catch me in front of like Sprouts with those fucking surveys, right? Donation. Somebody Venmo requests. I need help. Maybe a comedian I know or something needs help. I don't know beyond that if I've ever donated. I've never donated to a candidate. I've never donated to like an animal like Audubon Society, SPCA. Never did any of that. Red Cross, no.
See, we've donated to a lot of dog charities.
Sure, yeah. What are the dog charities?
There's just a lot of the shelters because my mom, she's a dog watcher, so dogs are built into our life.
Sick.
So I know obviously there's humans, but
no, we're taking care of animals.
We're taking care of animals, and like if I ever know, like if a friend has a donation thing, like I'll always donate for them. And sounds fun. But before you said if they catch you outside of Sprouts, like I've had like the odd jobs, and I worked in marketing, so I got sucked into one of those like marketing companies that's just like sending you out on the streets to collect money for people. And I'm pretty certain like maybe like 10, 15, maximum 20% of the money donated on those streets goes to the charity.
Yeah.
I will say that. I'm so cynical, but I saw it firsthand.
Sure. No, I used to work for a nonprofit organization, and most of the revenue was our salaries.
And I understand, but it's like when our only thing is standing on the street, like, and I remember they'd have like training, and they'd say, if someone is asking too many questions, move on. I'm like, and just the way they would say it, there was actually a chart. If you donate $20, you're an okay person. If you donate $50, you're getting better. Awesome. 500, you're a superhero. And it's like they didn't get anything for donating. And not that you need to get something for donating, but if like someone on the street saying, give me $500 and you're a superhero, I'm expecting at least a t-shirt.
Something. A hearty handshake. Remember that bullshit?
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Like now I'm just like, okay, thank you. You paid my rent and for some minimum part of a cancer treatment.
Yeah. You know what sucks is, have you seen the circus acts in the street?
Like busking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but have you seen them? They're doing them at intersections now.
Okay, well that's just annoying.
Have you seen the jugglers at the intersection?
No, but I do love juggling.
Okay.
I can't juggle, but
So just have some dollars ready because they're out now. There's people in intersections juggling now.
honestly, I feel like that would be something I'm likely to donate to.
Okay.
No.
Okay. We have a level,
Because like if they
a
can
level,
teach,
a lover of juggles.
if they teach me how to juggle, I'd pay them.
Not from the fucking sitting in the car to red light, but
No.
like, yeah. All right, so let's go back to the gambling industry. Is there the points I think we could make with this too. Let's start at global level, right? Online betting is huge now. It's like a
Yes.
huge multi-billion-dollar market. Where's that money going?
The people who created the prediction site companies. Well, like casinos, that obviously it goes to the house, and then that's like basically the mafia.
Mhm.
And then it's tied up into corporations because a lot like the casinos are owned by like big shell corporations, teams, and
Mhm.
they own like, so it's multi businesses. So they're just getting sent to other businesses by the same people. So it's basically like they're recycling the money, but staying within themselves.
I've thought of, okay, very interesting, because now we're talking about dark money. Maybe let's get some views. I don't know.
Now I feel like people will hate me.
No, people will love you. Right? No, we're getting good. This is getting juicy.
I fully said I won't donate to like homeless people, but jugglers on the street.
Yeah, sure. Who cares? No, who cares? More relativism. That's what it is. You're not wrong, no matter how you feel. It's about how you feel.
Yes.
Other people can judge how you feel, but they don't feel what you feel. So fuck them.
Judge the motive before the action.
Very good. Thinking about how corporations launder money within themselves. Money is an idea, right?
Yeah.
Right. And the formation of those ideas, and because it's private equity and big, huge multinational corporations that own all these individual things, that they can just push people to do the things that they want. And having access to management or the executive board or board of directors or whatever, and just having them be like, all right, you guys are going to agree on this, write up the paperwork for me. This is what the decision is. I work in law. I watch different mergers and business things, and I look through all this paperwork, and I don't understand a goddamn thing.
It's jargon.
But they have people that will make it up to do it, to make it legal. So if anybody says it's not okay, they have the paperwork to say that it is. And that's the darkest shit, is it's the banality of evil.
Well, it's like what's happening with Paramount and
Sky, yeah.
Whatever that one is. Like, there was so much conflict of interest. There was nothing about Ellison that is anything to do with entertainment. It cut so many jobs, and like, what sucked for me is I was literally having interviews for Paramount before the fucking merger happened.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, okay, like, and then I see like news like, oh, they're doing layoffs. I'm like, okay, so obviously they don't even need to send me an email. I'm not getting a job. I see it on the news.
Sure.
So
wow, and that enrages you too. Wow.
Yeah, it kind of impacted me.
Yeah, you should have bet on it.
Like, I kind of even had a little insider information at that point.
You knew what was going to happen. That's very fun.
So the merger is, and then just like with everything that like corporations own, like, but if you had to pick a big corporation that you would be like, okay, I'll give them a pass.
Sure.
Which one?
I'm running through all in my head. I'm going through food industry. I'm going through tech. I'm going through finance, and I hate all of them. Large corporations, as they get to a certain point, I do not think their hands are not stained with blood. Absolutely not.
Valid. Mine is Apple. I really like the user interface.
All right, you're not familiar with Foxconn. You want me to ruin it for you? Or I can't. I don't have to. I don't have to. I can give you the entire supply chain and.
Oh no, like that's
No,
definitely like
yeah.
that's why I said like the one I'd give excuse
Yeah.
because like
You don't know enough.
I don't. That's something like I don't really want to know how the sausage is made because I can assume how my iPhone is made and like I'm gonna feel really bad for those children. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll leave that alone because I know that, and that's crazy.
So that's like the one I'll get just because like the thing and they fuck Disney.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Killing. They manipulated our childhoods in order to then sell us bullshit later.
And then like, why do they need to own Hulu now? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. And like, Hulu owns FX. Like, I cannot modes where I'm watching Always Sunny on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. Yeah, and then all the weird deals between them and Fox. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, everything is just incestuous, and I don't like it.
It is very incestuous.
Yeah.
Very incestuous vibes.
Yeah, and then thinking about like the deep state, like how all that is like propaganda and being used also to manipulate us, and the larger scope of like energy harvesting. I don't know if you want to like those. It can get so much deeper, and I guess we just got to let it go at some point.
I mean, I feel like this is going kind of back to the casinos, but like even just like a small scale example of manipulation is those slot machines. The slot machines, they used to be mechanical, so you had a little bit more of a chance, but it still had like mechanics to do it itself. Now it's all computerized. It is programmed. The odds in your favor are which step of the programming are you, and they will still think it's luck. It's luck. Like as I said, like you might be lucky that you're in that 001100 part of the binary code, but the bright lights, like the promises, and like, oh, I'll just start with $1. It's only $1.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing when it looks harmless in a way, but it's just that type of manipulation where you kind of know you're being manipulated, but you still do it anyway because, hey, you never know. You never know. It's fun.
This kind of falls in line with the stock market and crypto, and I was in that during the pandemic, and that was kind of an interesting form of gambling because I turned $450 into $3,000, and I never did that before. But that was tough. But that was.
I'm like waiting for like what happened.
No. Well, no, because nothing bad. I actually bought a car.
Nice.
And it was cool.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, it was Dogecoin. You see? Yeah, I bet on Dogecoin, and I took my bet off right before he did SNL, and that was my due diligence. And since then, I've cashed out. I did one big win, and I cashed out all my Robinhood stocks and my Binance is what I use for crypto, and I won't go back because the stock market is just gambling on a larger national scale.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I think that has primed us because when I saw the interface for Polymarket and Kalshi, and because my roommate, he does stake. I think stake.
Oh my God, sorry, roommate. We're talking shit about you.
No, he's not home. He's not. He had Stake. That's the one owned by Drake.
It's okay, I did.
Right, you know what I'm talking about. And so I was looking at his, and it just looks like a game.
Exactly, they make it.
And you're like, oh, this is just a game, and this is real money betting on sports teams. And he was like, I'd hear him in his room just be like, "Fuck!"
Yep.
And you're like, I guess he lost.
I guess the Dodgers lost today.
Yeah, exactly. He'd bet on NBA shit and being like, yeah, he's injured, but then he played fantasy football. It just seems that online betting is just gamified and people are losing so much money.
Because it's also so convenient. Like imagine if we go back to like, you need to go find a bookie, you got to drive to a location, you got to stop at the bank to deposit money. Like it takes away like the inconvenience of it.
Sure.
And like, that applies with a lot of technology. Like, instead of going into a store to like order the food, I'll park, order it on my phone, and then go in, or like time it out that way.
Sure.
Like just like an example of convenience
Right.
of it. Oh, I wouldn't go to that restaurant because like I would have to wait there, and like sometimes like what if they misunderstand what I say when ordering it? If I do it on my phone, I know exactly what
It's
I'm
right
getting.
there.
It's right there.
They have
Like
to follow the fucking directions.
exactly. Like so obviously it's not the best for everything,
Mhm.
but it's just like the overall concept of convenience.
Sure. And that, yeah, it's right there. And you can make money right there in your hand. You could just go and put $20. Let's see if the Cubs win, right? And they win. Now you have $40 or $35, whatever the fucking spread was, whatever it's called, parlay. I don't know. And yeah, it's fucking disturbing. So let's move into our next topic.
Actually, I feel like I kind of wanted to change my next topic.
Okay.
Okay.
What
So
do you
the
want
two
to-
options I'm signing between were medication
Mhm.
and then how reality TV is actually just like sociology, and if you look at it through a sonnet lens, as well as a good way to not gossip about people you know, but do it
as an outlet.
as an outlet for it and discuss people without making it, fucking with your people you know's lives.
Sure.
I feel like you don't have many fans of reality TV on here. Maybe you do.
No, not really. It's never really been broken.
Because then I was like, wait, I could segue a really smooth transition from like the betting thing. Because as I said, like, I think when I checked, because curiosity, I think $7 million was bet on the winner of Love Island.
Wow.
And you could bet on who wins Dancing with the Stars. Like, you could bet on shows, and those are 2 live shows. You could have bet on who won the Traitors that was filmed 6 months in advance.
Right, with insider information.
Exactly. So that is my segue into reality TV.
It's a sociological study.
Sociological study.
Interesting. The underpinning of your argument, or the undercurrent, is being able to talk about people in your own personal life, but using the characters from the show as those stand-ins.
Yes, and also
because we all know somebody who looks like somebody who's on reality TV.
Not looks, but also just like
acts and mannerisms.
And then obviously, I'll say a lot of things on reality TV are set up. But I will also say a lot of people are on reality TV because they couldn't make it as actors. So you could tell when some things are not scripted, and you could tell when people are trying to stick to a script. So that's also an aspect I like, is like trying to see like what's real in the moment compared to like, okay, that person clearly can't act. They're bullshitting right now.
Sure. I know 2 people who've been on Fuckboy Island.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another comic, Benedict Polzoli. He does Fourth Wall a lot, and he's around at certain shows. But he's now also a TikTok influencer. Shout out to Benedict. You're not that funny, but you're okay. You're a nice guy. And then I worked with a guy over in Brentwood. I was in Brentwood for a little bit. We worked at the Brentwood School.
Okay.
And we had to do COVID tests to people. It was during that time.
Yeah.
So I was administering COVID tests to children and staff, and then he was helping me with like backlogs and stuff. And we became great friends. But he got on the show.
Was that as a fuckboy or the regular boy?
I don't know, actually. I think he could have been a fuckboy from me and his conversations. I mean, he's Nigerian, so
so watch how you.
Yeah, it explained a lot, actually. But I'm Nigerian too. But
and then in addition to that, it's also how people online react to reality TV. That is a whole sociological study in itself.
Interesting.
Because you don't even need to watch it to like go on your phone and see people talking about a show you had no idea existed a week prior.
Sure.
But the power socialism that people have created for people on shows, like again, like let's even bring it back to like you brought up petting zoo. Like I watch these shows as if 2 different ways. either long form improv
Mhm.
or like it's like a zoo in a way,
Sure.
like seeing them in not in their natural habitat, but the habitat that the zoo sets up for them, like in the situations, like, you know, when they have the dolphins swim and they throw fish at them, like set up scenarios, but you still see what the animals do doing it.
That's very funny.
So that's kind of like how I watch it. I see the way that, oh my God, like what should be my most recent example? Like, okay, well, Real Housewives Ultimate Ghost Trip just came out yesterday, but we're not really.
Okay.
There was only one episode, so I won't really do that. But like, okay, on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, someone literally got the FBI and Homeland Security showed up on camera, and like you saw the woman look into the cameras knowing she's fucked and like say, "Oh, my husband's in the hospital. His brain is bleeding." And then she just left the property. And so just like watching that, being like seeing the other ladies react to what was going on, I'm like, how the fuck would I react?
Sure.
Knowing I'm on camera.
Sure.
Like let's set like, so it's just like insane to see the dynamics between people and like
in those moments.
In those moments. And
Huh.
you know, for camera on me 24/7,
Mhm.
how would I do? And I could see like, yeah, a big thing now that applies to this goes back to the power of socialism. You can't expect people in real life and on TV to be role models, to be perfect 24/7. Like I think people forgot like we have flaws.
Sure.
People we watch have flaws. Like I'm not saying people should have more flaws than positives, but it's like if you have one flaw, you're
if you're on TV.
Yes.
Right. And the internet, was it? The internet is unforgiving.
Here's an example. So last season of Love Island,
Mhm.
one of the contestants, someone released a video that it was a screenshot of her private Instagram story that where she described her eyes looking like use the slaw for Asians in that way. And obviously terrible. And so she got sent home. Remember when we made the Love Island thing, I was like, she got sent home and didn't even say a slur. So obviously I'm like, it was wrong. But then also the fact that like someone purposefully saved that story to wait for it to release it. And then also like there was later screenshots released where someone replied to the story saying like this was like also 2 years ago from the airing date. Like, just so you know, this word like it's very inappropriate. Response was like maybe it was like a little bit of like PR, but it was like, oh my God, I had no idea. I'll take it down right now. That of course wasn't shown. Again, doesn't negate the post. Anyway, she was sent home right after that. So she's Latina. People literally online were saying they were gonna call ICE on her and her family.
Yeah. This is why I don't want to become famous, because I say wild shit all the time.
Look at the last, I don't have a watch.
Yeah,
make time.
We just say wild shit, and like there's no. I'm just talking about my life, or just talking about the thing in general. Being like having that taken out of context and your entire character judged for that particular statement is insane.
Yes, and like it was like a whole thing, and then like she got hated on because there's also the aspect she was coupled up with a guy who, and then there was a huge fan favorite who wanted her coupled up with that guy. So it was like her army, as it was described, like went for her. It seemed like they were trying to get off the show, so like their two favorites could be together. And it was just like insane to see. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to watch hot people have a hot summer.
Sure.
Like I want to see like the silliness, the friendship, like yeah, throw in the drama, but like these people were out to destroy lives.
Yeah, parasocialism again is like it's such a weird fucking thing for you to like ruin somebody's career
And it applies like not even like we could apply it to anything. We could apply it to politics.
Sure.
We could apply it to sports.
Sure.
Easily could be applied to sports. Like,
Sure. Athletes are held up on a high pedestal for being a role model because of the discipline and the athleticism and the integrity to make it to that kind of level. But a lot of NFL players could have the same issues that regular people do.
I mean, on it, to be fair, a lot of their brains are severely damaged.
Yeah.
And I think like people always forget that. They're like, oh my God, like that football player, he's a racist. I'm like, honestly, with brain damage, at least it's like, you don't want someone with a healthy brain being a racist. So at least like, it kind of explains it. Like, look, like it shows like people who are racist most likely have brain damage. Like,
Sure.
You don't want to have the same thoughts as someone with CTE.
Not at all.
Because then it's like, wait, is my brain damaged? So like if I'm watching people get tackled all the time, I'm gonna hope we have different opinions.
Sure.
But also like the linebacker isn't gonna influence how I vote.
Right.
But of course, the kicker, they barely get tackled, so I hope that they at least,
No, the kickers are usually the most racist. There is a guy.
True, because they're usually like the white ones.
The white guy who just kicks. That's it. And he probably gets bullied.
Exactly. It's like, oh, you could kick.
Yeah, wow.
You sit on the bench most of the time.
Wow. And he's like, oh black people. Okay. So I think we covered that. I think it's a very interesting statement. Well, we could talk about this one too. When imposing your own views on the show, right? And you're saying that if you're at your job and you could talk about a character on the show, but you're kind of hinting at somebody in the office or like in your personal life, or being able to therapize.
Oh, being like, oh, they're being such a Heather.
Yeah. That could be
like, oh my God, like what you're doing, that is so something that Lisa would do.
Sure. And then watching maybe, like seeing different psychological profiles and seeing how people react to those. And then being like, I'm not going to fall for that. That's gaslighting.
Watching Vanderpump Rules, seeing 3 different types of extremely toxic men.
Sure.
Like if I'm talking to a guy, I'm like, oh, that's giving Jax Taylor. Like I know to avoid that. That's giving Sandoval. That's giving Schwartz. I'm like, yeah, like these 3 men on television. But I'm like, if the signs overlap,
sure,
and just the general personality traits, like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, they remind me too much of the guys who worked at the West Hollywood restaurant in 2016.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not doing that again. Did you want to talk about the show?
Yes.
Okay.
So, one of my biggest interests is pickleball. I worked at one of the first pickleball clubs in the country, and whenever I ask people who don't play to like play with me, they start laughing. So my goal was to, pickleball is no longer the punchline. I now work at a pickleball club here in LA, and there's this beautiful room. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, I want to host a comedy show and then also have pickleball. So on August 22nd, I'm hosting a show called Pickle Your Pickle because I love a rhyme.
A good rhyme, yeah.
I love wordplay. And as we know, sex sells.
Yes.
I'm going to be using that joke in my set. So, like, still laugh at it. Like, if you hear it again.
Sure.
I might use it twice. I just really like that intro. But pickleball really creates such a good community. And then what's funny, though, when I started walking there, I was told, like, when you walk somewhere, don't tell them you do comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Don't.
Someone found out I did comedy.
Fuck.
They're like, oh, you do stand-up? And I'm like, who told you? Like, I reacted in such a way. I'm like, it's not that I care people are talking about me, but, like, how do you know? They're like, why? Is it a secret? I'm like, now I can't. Now I'm like,
you can't double down.
I can't. Like, now it's like, okay, fine. I just have to let it out. So all these people in my personal life, the comedy life, they know that I'm funny, but they don't know that I'm a good player. All the people at pickleball, they know that I'm like a really good player. They don't know what my stand-up is like. So I'm like, let me just have a huge ego boost, put it all together, bring some people to play, bring some people to laugh, and it's going to be really fun because, again, pickleball, comedy,
Yep.
It's just like a way to have fun.
Oh yeah.
Nothing serious. It's fun.
Don't take it serious at all. Nope.
I do have a, I'm not going to spoil, but
Mm-hmm.
compared to me, you're just here to have fun.
Sure.
I'm competitive.
Right.
But it's fun.
No, but it is work though. It is work putting on a show.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel so bad for all the times I told my friends, like, oh, yeah, send me the link. I'll buy a ticket. And I waited till like the day before to buy a ticket. Because the amount of times people are like, oh, yeah, send me the link. And I'm just like, I'm like,
you didn't buy
texting my co-producer, like, did they buy it yet? And
Don't.
I also hate asking people.
It's not, you're not going to see any movement until the 4 days before the show.
That's what I was told. I mean,
4 days before the show, pump an ad 2 weeks out, and then do intro video the 3 days before.
Yeah, I recorded a bunch of the players saying "tickle your pickle."
Sure.
And it was actually, that ad was inspired by my bat mitzvah entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always good to take experience from 13 years ago.
Yeah, sure.
My theme was "Let's get Weinofied." So I had I recorded people saying "prepare to get Weinofied" as my entrance video.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it myself. So it's kind of just like, let me take that concept
it's good.
to, let's get Weinofied.
Hey,
tickle your pickle. I just love a good penis joke. Sue me.
you just got to go with what you know.
Exactly. And then there'll be like more like fun video ads. I already lost a few Instagram followers, so
You
like,
will.
go fuck yourself. Like,
you will.
And I'm like, look, like, I'd probably do this. Like, no, fuck you. I wouldn't do the same.
Mm-hmm.
I would just click next. But then I'm also like, why'd you click past my story so quickly?
You can't take any of this personal.
Oh, I know. Analytics are just the quantitative form of anxiety.
So you'll get to a point, and it's not now, but the desensitization of all of that.
I'm excited to get there.
Okay, because you'll get there
Yeah.
I'll give it second year, third year, fourth year. Fourth year is when you become slightly self-aware of how destroying it. I've had this conversation before. So like your fourth year in, you'll become like, you'll start looking at the noobs. You start looking at, what these guys, they haven't been through what I've been through,
Well, you've been for what, like 10 years?
More.
Yeah.
So by year 4, you become self-aware, and then you have this like dead space where you just kind of just go on autopilot until you're 10.
So I have like at least 39 months.
Yeah, you got some time. Yeah. So when you stop caring what other people think and you just keep going.
Exactly. And like, I had actually, no, I shouldn't say that because it was at my place of work, but I had some liquid courage to motivate myself. Just like, go up and be like, come to my show. I'm funny.
No, good. Keep going. You'll figure out your own way, your own path, however it works.
Yes, it's tickle your pickle. If the camera quality is good enough, you want to scan this QR code.
Get your phone. QR code is.
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
Oh well, thing turned off.
And like, I care so much about the show that like my phone background's not my dog right now.
That's cool.
So I'm honestly excited for the show to end to make my dog my background again.
Good. What was your third topic?
It is my theory.
Your theory,
I'm a big theory person.
Of the offensive to comedy ratio.
Yes, and I have a visual.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I drew it myself today because I've always had it in my mind, but I'm a big. So if you want to,
it's like, okay. And for the audience at home, if you're paying attention, my brother watches these. So funnies to offensiveness ratio kind of looks like the Ghanaian flag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That statement. How offensive is it, and how funny is it?
You know what? I would have probably made a parabola.
Like the.
Yeah, I probably would have made a parabola.
Interesting. Okay.
Because there's a sweet spot of when something offensive is given grace because it is clever.
So funniness, cleverness, offensiveness.
Well, no, because funny is funny. Offensive is offensive.
Yes.
Right? But there's a degree of offensiveness. So there's people who care a lot and then people who care a little. So I would say the parabola because you would find something that's extremely offensive, but it's so funny. It's so fucking funny. But then if it crosses that line, it drops.
So like this.
Okay.
So like this.
Yeah. So it would be the
So if it's at
funny,
just the tip,
just funny, so fucking funny, but it's so offensive.
like
That's a Gen Z thing too.
I,
Millennials are totally over that.
what do you think I am?
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm at the cusp.
Sure.
But I'm like on the cusp of the cusp.
I'm a middle millennial.
Okay. I was 2000. So
Okay.
honestly, it should have started at 2000. Like I think it's really fucked up. They're like, let's just make these people from 97 to 2000 not a part of
Mhm.
the millennium. Let's
Mhm.
throw them into the next
The
one.
next one, yeah. But there is a kind of media literacy that we have different media literacies. 9/11 happened. I was in 10th grade.
You know, I was in New York at the time.
Okay.
I was on Long Island.
You were on. I was in upstate New York. I was
So,
in. I was in Albany.
That's like a punchline.
Yeah, yeah. I could. I saw it. I was there, right?
Yeah. I remember it too. I had a really good memory for a 1-year-old.
Sure. We didn't. Nothing really happened. Like we saw it. They rolled in the fucking TV. I was in study hall, and then I walked the hallways to go peek in the classrooms, and then I saw everybody kind of glued to it. You know, the teachers' arms were folded. Everybody's huddled around the TV, and prior to this, me and my homeboy were going through the fucking. We were already on like 4chan and like all the fucking bizarre websites that were basically talking about this already.
What happened?
Yeah. So like 10th grade, there was already information about 9/11. There is no way you had 11 hijackers that were there in the country taking flight lessons and then saying the Taliban and Osama bin Laden, the Saudi government sent a memo saying that there was potential terrorist activity, and it was ignored in August.
Yeah.
So all of that,
8-12.
so all of it was kind of already out there at the time. And
but I guess less social media and all of that stuff. It wasn't like today. Wow.
But we were looking at pictures of the Pentagon and being like, that's not even a plane. Like, how did that get in there? There's no parts. It's like they were doing drone shit before drones are now. So, and then there's no evidence. They found the passport, but they don't find an entire fucking plane fuselage. Like there were so many things.
Inconsistencies.
So Building 7, there were so many things. And I've held on to that my entire life.
I'm happy I gave you a space. I just know that I watched a YouTube video of like the news coverage, like before, like an hour, 2 hours before, and then like when it happened and after. One of the news segments was about an event happening in New York, and someone was dressed up as Mr. Peanut. I'm sorry, imagine being.
I saw that video.
Yep. But this like mostly this concept, I would say. I want to apply it to a lot of stand comedians. So like not to shit on some comedians.
Sure.
But a lot of times like the offensive shit and like the dark humor just be used as a punchline. And like you don't, it's one thing to be offensive, but it's another thing to not be funny.
Sure.
So like if someone, again, like I'll toot my own horn here, when a lot of jokes, like think of a joke you've heard someone tell about 9/11 or where they use it as a punchline.
I have an offensive one.
Not one of yours, so it's not like I'm shitting on you.
Okay. No. No, I can't say it out loud. I feel bad.
Okay. So like the way that like I would look at it is like I have this like bit about hurricanes, and there was a Hurricane Gabrielle, and if only it happened in Boston and not Florida, the flight would have been canceled.
It only happened in Boston, not in Florida. The flight would have been canceled.
Hurricane Gabrielle happened on 9/11. And it's more set up than that. But
Sure.
I think people, like, they just take, like, dark concepts. For one night, I heard, like, 5 jokes about how Asians can't drive well. And I'm like...
Was it by Asian comics?
No. And, like, none of the jokes even, like, made sense. It was just, like, that was their punchline. And I'm like, who is this even directed to? Like, if you're going to say something offensive, like, you need to have a creative... Like, as you said, the creativeness.
I mean, to be fair, I got into a car accident 2 weeks ago. Swear to God, it was an Asian person.
I once went on a date with an Asian guy, and we almost got in a car crash.
Okay, but I wanted to clarify mine. They were Indian.
I think... Okay, well now you just set me up. Now you set me up to
You double dutched in. I was gonna give you. I didn't even. You didn't have to out yourself like that.
like, what do you think? It's like when I talk, it's like hard to talk about this properly without saying something offensive.
No, tell me about the date with the Asian guy. How come?
We don't really have much in common.
You don't have much in common. Okay. Like.
No, like
Okay.
it was really just one thing. I was kind of just like, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But also I grew up in like it was actually like a high Asian population. So
Sure.
I wasn't like, oh, I don't get along with him because he's Asian. I was just like, oh, like
You got nothing to talk about.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so I've dated many Asian women. All right.
By the way, I didn't mean for this conversation to like go towards
Yeah.
Asians.
No, I mean we're talking about how.
Like I'm standing up for Asians by
I mean-
how offensive the comedy was about them.
I mean, there's 2 billion of them. All right. There's a okay.
But yeah, like if you gotta be offensive, you gotta be
little-
creative and funny. You
Yeah.
can't just go out there and be like,
You just can't say Asians can't drive.
yeah,
But have
like
you been to Koreatown? It's a war zone.
the parking there is probably
It's
really hard.
fucking nuts. Yeah. All right. You know, they're going to pull this podcast up. You're going to win a contest.
I mean, like, look, let me just say that, like, no, actually, I'm not gonna
Ah,
say it, but like Harvard, like, stop, like, being like,
stop.
you know,
yeah, sure. Just,
like if someone's smart enough, let them in.
sure. Stanford. Yeah. Okay.
But there are a lot of good schools in America.
There's so many good schools.
I could talk about that as well. It's
Mm.
like people, whenever they talk about like statistics, always like, well, Harvard only does this. I'm like, Harvard's like not only just like one of 10, I think 10
Yeah.
Ivy League schools. It's like one of what, like probably like 100 colleges in Boston.
in Boston by itself, yeah. And then the state school system on top of the community college system, and just like, yeah. And then there's the private. I went to like a liberal arts college. I went to
Which one?
Siena,
Where's that?
upstate New York. But a lot of people from Long Island went to Siena.
Is it a SUNY?
No, private liberal arts.
Yeah.
Mostly people from Republicans from Long Island.
We're half. When I say half, I mean half. No, actually, majority of my family's Dem.
Sure,
But they're like some of them, like they like loop around to being like, no,
sure.
don't say that.
No, they're moderates, which is fine. My mom was a Joe Biden moderate, and I disagreed with her on a lot of things because I'm radical left socialist.
Okay, so actually, I
Right.
have a question. What do you think of Mark Cuban?
The guy who used to, what does he do again? I know of him. He's like a big like.
So like what kind of brought him to like more of a public eye was he owned the Mavericks and
right,
turned the team around.
right.
Huge investment, but he also this would bring it back to the other topic.
Mhm.
He owns an online pharmacy that sells like very expensive medicine at like cost. So like very good guy. He had, you know.
Okay.
So I just as like
I just don't have an opinion on him. I know.
and he's cute.
Oh, okay. I mean that I guess that helps, right? You got to sell that.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough about him. I'm mostly concerned with like DSA issues and like free healthcare and like fuck ICE and like, you know, ACAB and just like the baseline of I'm part of the problem of what the Democrats would call like a purity test. Then I am not voting
Go by that.
by the purity test. Yeah, because I can there's a certain reasonableness. We talked about sin before, and a certain moral compass of being like killing is wrong, greed is wrong, making other people suffer is wrong, and it's just hands down these are the things. I understand geopolitical diplomacy where you actually have to make those sacrifices. Like one thing has to manage the other thing. You're not going to fuck up this relationship if it's going to fuck up that relationship. And I get all of that. But my moral purity test is just within these lines of issues, right?
Oh, valid.
You know what I mean? And my mom would just be like, well, that's not how the way government works. Well,
I mean, not like to kind of back something up a little bit. Is like, I think it comes down to like, we literally only get two at the end of the day. Like, we only get two fucking choices.
two fucking choices. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So like both points have weight to them. Like there's so many things Wilson has that I don't agree with. It's like the concept of like vote for the lesser of two evils, and it's like, okay, well, like one evil is obviously much more evil. Like this is barely evil, but also is it like good?
Sure.
It's like in that like they're not good, like evil, but like compared to the other one, they're not. I guess they're good, and like it's shit like that. Like ranked voting.
Sure. I voted green the past 6 elections that I've been in.
Oh, so you fucked with people's betting?
Yes, I did. I did Jill Stein, which is probably why Trump's in. But like, I couldn't vote for Kamala. I just couldn't do it. And I couldn't, I think I voted for Peace and Freedom Party for like a bunch of senators and shit. I'm friends with John Parker. I don't know if you ever seen his signs.
I have seen the signs, I believe.
Yeah, he works for the nonprofit over on Pico. That
like really, I'm in the part of LA that like can't vote for LA shit.
Oh, interesting. Who do you vote for?
No, like I was on like I'm like Westwood.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's like there's like all this like shit happening around me, and like I'm like, okay, fuck Spencer Pratt, but nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Like obviously I talked to people. I was like, fuck Spencer Pratt, so that was my activism. But
sure.
I'm like,
sure.
Okay, can't vote, but if I walk, like if I go like 2 blocks down the way, I can see the impacts it's gonna have.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think our political system is so fucked right now, and it's gonna be so hard to get it back on track.
Can I say something fucked?
Go for it.
I think if someone put me in charge of gerrymandering, I'd be really good at it because I love puzzles. So I feel like I'd really be able to. I'd really be when.
That's a very you have that as a bit.
I've always thought about it because actually in like middle school, like high school, we learned gerrymandering, which I accidentally once called gentrification.
Sure.
Like I literally was like, I'd be so good at gentrification.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would be. I'd be like, open a pickleball club.
Sure.
But we had to do an assignment where we had to like gerrymander and all person to win, and I'm like, I'm so good at this.
That's so crazy. You were in class.
Yeah, I was like an aside, like like to learn what it was. And
that's
it taught me that I'm really good at gerrymandering. So like, if you ever need an election and need me to divide the people, like puzzles. I love puzzles. Let me gerrymander.
That's fun. If you do that on 3 beats, I love puzzles, gentrification, and then round it out with a third closer. That's a great bit.
Well, like I like purposely say gentrification instead of gerrymandering.
Yeah, no. Just talk about how you were confused at first, because that's a good downbeat. And then
I'm so good at it. Honestly, a podcast of someone just like coming up with a comedy bit.
No, yeah, this is good. Yeah, no, this is what this is. This is to flesh out material. The whole exercise is for getting everybody a culture. I mean, for me, it's like hosting all over again and having online discussions, But
so I never get to be like intellectualism in day-to-day life. What am I going to do? Like,
sure,
okay, like good game. Like, let's talk about,
You have thoughts.
And then like, yeah, I do have thoughts. And then.
So let's go back.
I saw this reel on my Facebook. It's like, fuck off with your algorithm.
No. Let's go back to your original point though, because we'll cut it off in like 20. We'll exhaust it. We'll exhaust the last topic. The difference between offensive and funny, and you draw the line at clever, and you also think it's like a wordplay thing.
Oh, I mean, I'm a big lover of wordplay.
Sure.
But like, if you're gonna talk about it's more about if you're gonna talk about an offensive topic, it needs to be used tastefully funny.
Sure.
Like that's why it even brings me back before when I was sometimes I'll like ask people like, okay, like, do you know how I voted? Like based on my shit, because like I'll purposely write my things to be like, how do I not do this while I'm like agreeing with a certain point of view, but able to use it as a joke in a way. Like, I mean, the whole thing about how with my voice, how people think I'm from. Well, actually, no. I started off being like my 7th grade Spanish teacher. She told me to roll my R's. I'm like, oh, I can't pronounce them.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh yeah, people think I'm from England or Australia. you know, sometimes I'll tell them yes, because lying could be fun. But as we know, now is not the time to joke about citizenship.
Sure.
I don't want to end up in the same boat as Senorita Barrera.
Okay. Say it again. Senita
That was actually her name. I didn't even use a fake name for the bit.
Barrera?
No, literally, that was her name. I did not even need to create a
Barrera.
fake name for the bit.
That's so
So
funny.
you tell me, does that offense, does the topic of like me not saying fuck ICE, but using them in a way as a joke?
No, that was a very open and shut kind of joke. Very good. Yes. Yeah. Because people say I'm from England. People say I'm from Australia, which bullshit.
No.
How? Okay.
Well,
That means
people don't believe me, and then they're with me when someone asks me if I'm from England. I'm like, I told you.
There's no fucking way. They know what they don't know what an English accent is.
No. Or Australian. But sometimes I'll go along with it. Like people like as then there will be a time we're out in public and someone's like, wait, are you like from when? Like, what country are you from? And you're gonna be like, she wasn't lying.
Oh my fucking God.
Like, it's happened enough times.
Oh, that's so funny.
Confidently saying England or Australia, but
that's so funny. That's so funny.
Let me know.
Be like, no, I'm from France.
France. No, that's Italy.
No, yeah.
France.
Like France. That. Yeah. You can just make it up. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah. Yeah, like
I'm from Morocco.
I'm like
yeah, no, you can just say whatever at that point.
Like, yeah, like
that's what they. Oh, wow, you're Zimbabwean. Oh,
exactly, and it's like you can't be like, wait, but like you're white. It's like, I was adopted.
No, it's just we come in different colors. Yeah,
I'm albino.
Right, I'm albino.
Wait, one time I said to my friend, like, we were just talking about sunburn or something, and I was like, oh yeah, it's because like I'm like really pale, and she's like, Gabby, you're beautiful. I'm like, bitch, I said I was pale, not ugly.
Like, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Like, that would be like, yeah, like me saying like I have ginger hair. No, Gabby, your hair's beautiful.
What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah.
I was like, fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about it before, but now I am. Yeah.
I have the skin of a vampire, and I started wearing glitter lotion because Bella, this is the skin of a killer.
Oh, no. Well, Gabby, it's been lovely talking to you.
Has it?
Yes, it has. It's been very fun.
Scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give you about an 8.
Okay,
I'll give it an 8. This was a lovely
I would have
conversation.
bet on a 5.
Oh, right, because I like betting.
I like a good callback.
There we go. Well, this is nice.
Thank you for having me. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Now I know I can't go on live TV.
Yes, you can. This is just this is the rehearsal. This is just a rehearsal. So it's very.
And I think I can act. I mean, how did I do acting?
Oh yeah, I think you did wonderful. It was fun.
That was my first on-stage performance as a character because I never got casted in the school play. I was only stage crew and I broke the prop.
Get out of here. You did very good.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Did you want to debrief on the show on camera or off camera? We could wrap up with that. Yeah. So we did Fire Friends and Funnies in Culver City, and Gabby was in one of the scenes.
Yes. I got a message from Brennan saying, "Oh, I have an idea, and I thought of you for it." And as soon as I saw I thought of you for it, I knew exactly why you thought of me for it. And then when he called me to say why he hesitated so much to kind of get to the point, like what was going through your mind? Were you like, I'm going to offend her?
No, I kind of maybe just based on seeing you. I was like, yeah, you'd want to do a project because that's what we're here for, right? Is to do comedy and do shit. So I was just like, I wasn't going to sell it as being just your voice, but I want you to be funny. Yeah, that's it.
So he's like, so I'm like, is it because the voice? He's like, yeah, you said it for me, but then he also followed it up with what he said there. But who cares about the nice stuff? And so I was like, yeah, man. And originally it was going to be like a Hinge thing, but obviously he's aware I like reality TV. Love Island was huge, so when we walked on it, I was like, oh, in Love Island they have this person that does the voiceovers. Oh, they get text messages. Oh, they get sent home off the island. Like, oh, by the way, they filmed Survival right down the street from it. And so then it was really nice. I guess you got to walk with everyone on their parts. And
Yeah. You know what we should have done was done a full dress rehearsal right from jump as soon as everybody got to set, and I was too preoccupied with the fucking costumes that weren't end up being worn. I
also didn't know you weren't playing you.
Yes.
Was that on? Did you leave out, or was that on purpose?
That was totally on purpose.
Okay.
Because I thought it was funny just to have a surprise stand-in at the last minute.
And the irony is, like, a woman played him.
Yeah.
And like one of my lines was like, "You're a man, right?"
Yes. All of that was on purpose.
So like that's why you wrote that line. Because I remember when it's like you wrote like, "You're a guy, right?" And I was like, "Okay, I don't really get it." Like, okay.
So all of it to me, it was just like this weird like master plan that I realized in hindsight was kind of impractical. But I did everything I want. All the gags that happened,
I think I went well.
I liked it. I've watched the video and I've been cringing the whole time. I have all the sets, right? And it's super cringe in a bunch of places. But like I'm okay with it because I did what I wanted. Yeah, that's it. I did everything I wanted to do. And so now that I got that out of my system, I got to make it better. So I have another thing. I would pitch this. You want me to pitch you the idea?
Pitch it.
It's a murder mystery at a women's retreat.
Okay, I love, woman on woman crime. I'm assuming there's going to be a line. Oh no, she's not bleeding. That's not blood from dying. It's just her period.
No. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not doing reductivist double down jokes. I'm actually going to take fourth wave feminism and have an interesting mirror about what I've been seeing online on online discourse
of like women hating women.
No, it's going to go after the gender wars that have been kind of increasing in intensity. I'm going to address different demographics of women, right? Like the spiritual to like the witchy, and then the trad wife phase, right? And then cottage core, and like moving into these interesting veins of, what is it now? Like I'm trying to take
answer the age-old question. What is a woman?
Well, from my perspective, right? Like from my perspective, but the
question, what is a woman, was really asked in a government hearing. So
right, exactly.
This is very political.
Yes, no, actually just saying this is, and then doing the whole thing like I did with this play where it's co-collaborated with. And so I get a full in-depth kind of viewpoint from everybody that's participating.
It should be at Horseshoe Park. Want to know why?
Why?
Pronouns, park, she.
Sick. There's gonna be
she, her,
right.
The killer wears a sheer dress.
I'm gonna have a bear.
Is it gonna be played by a gay man?
If I give it away now, I can't give it away. It's so funny. And I gotta see if I can pull it off. But
the bears can smell the menstruation. That's a quote from Anchorman,
I know,
right?
I know.
Okay,
I know. But I'm not gonna. All
okay.
Right, we gotta.
Am I predicting it?
No.
Oh, cool.
No. But you're giving me ideas already. All right. Thank you so much, Gabby. Appreciate you. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Brennan. I'm gonna record this to save in 5 years.